1. FIFA World Cup, Soccer. The FIFA World Cup is like the biggest party for soccer fans that happens once every 4 years. Teams from countries all over the world play matches against each other to prove who's the best at soccer. It starts with lots of teams in different groups, kind of like the first round of a huge tournament. The best teams from these groups go to the next rounds, which are knockout rounds, meaning if you lose, you're out. In the end, the last team standing is the champion. People from all over the world watch these games, making it one of the most loved sports events globally. 2. Olympic Games, multiple sports. The Olympic Games are a massive sports festival that happens every 4 years, featuring summer and winter sports. Athletes from almost every country come to compete in a wide variety of sports, from swimming and gymnastics to skiing and ice skating. The Olympics are not just about winning medals, but also about bringing people together from all around the world to share in the spirit of friendship and sportsmanship. It's a time when everyone cheers for their favorite athletes and feels proud of their own country.
Click subscribe to this channel to get more topics you love.
3. Super Bowl, American football. The Super Bowl is the final championship game of the American football season in the USA, played every year. Two teams, who have won their respective conferences, face off in this big game. It's not just about football. The Super Bowl is also famous for its halftime shows with big music stars, and very creative commercials that many people look forward to seeing. It's like a huge American festival where families and friends gather to watch the game, eat snacks, and enjoy the entertainment. 4. UEFA Champions League, Soccer. The UEFA Champions League is a soccer competition in Europe, and it's considered one of the most prestigious tournaments in the world. Top club teams from various European countries compete against each other. The competition starts with group stages, where teams play against each other in small groups. The best teams then move on to the knockout phases. Winning this championship is a big honor because it means you've succeeded against the best teams in Europe. 5. Cricket World Cup, Cricket. The Cricket World Cup is the international championship of one-day international (ODI) cricket, held every 4 years. Teams from various countries play against each other in a series of matches. Each team tries to score more runs than the other by hitting a ball with a bat and running between wickets. The excitement builds as teams get knocked out in the tournament rounds, leading to a final match where the winner becomes the world champion. It's a big event that cricket fans all over the world wait for eagerly. 6. NBA Finals, Basketball. The NBA Finals is the championship series for basketball in the United States, held annually in June. It features the two best teams from the NBA's two conferences, the Eastern and Western. These teams play a series of games against each other, and the first team to win 4 out of 7 games is crowned the NBA champion. It's a big deal in basketball because it decides who the best team in the league is for the year. Fans from all over the world watch these games, and the players often become superstars. 7. Wimbledon, Tennis. Wimbledon is one of the 4 Grand Slam tennis tournaments, and it's the oldest tennis tournament in the world. Played in London, England. It's unique because it's the only major played on grass courts. Players from all around the world compete in singles and doubles matches. Winning Wimbledon is a huge honor because it has a long history and tradition, including a strict all-white dress code for players, and is known for serving strawberries and cream to the spectators. 8. Tour de France, cycling. The Tour de France is one of the most famous bicycle races in the world, happening every July. It lasts 3 weeks and the route changes every year, but it always includes tough mountain climbs and fast sprints, covering around 3,500 kilometers, about 2,200 miles. Riders from different teams compete not only for the overall fastest time but also for other prizes like sprint points and climbing points. It's a test of endurance, speed, and strategy. 9. Rugby World Cup, Rugby. The Rugby World Cup is held every 4 years and is the pinnacle of international rugby union competitions. Teams from various countries compete to win the title of the world's best rugby team. The tournament includes a group stage followed by knockout rounds, culminating in a final match where the winner takes all. It's celebrated for its intense physicality and teamwork, and it unites fans from around the globe who enjoy the sports spirit and camaraderie. 10. Formula One World Championship, motor racing. The Formula One World Championship is the highest class of single-seater auto racing sanctioned by the Fédération Internationale de l'Automobile (FIA). The season consists of a series of races, known as Grands Prix, held on different tracks around the world. Drivers compete for points based on their finishing position in each race, aiming to win the World Drivers' Championship and the World Constructors' Championship for their team. It's known for high speeds, advanced technology, and glamorous locations. 11. The Masters, Golf. The Masters is one of the 4 major championships in professional golf, held every April at the Augusta National Golf Club in Georgia, USA. It's famous for its beautiful course and the green jacket awarded to the winner, which is one of the most coveted prizes in golf. The tournament is known for its tradition and exclusivity, including famous features like Amen Corner, a challenging section of the course that often decides the fate of the competition. 12. World Series, baseball. The World Series is one of the 4 major championships in professional golf, held every April at the Augusta National Golf Club in Georgia, USA. It's famous for its beautiful course and the green jacket awarded to the winner, which is one of the most coveted prizes in golf. The tournament is known for its tradition and exclusivity, including famous features like Amen Corner, a challenging section of the course that often decides the fate of the competition. 13. Stanley Cup, ice hockey. The Stanley Cup is the championship trophy awarded annually to the National Hockey League (NHL) playoff winner. It is one of the oldest sports trophies in North America, named after Lord Stanley of Preston, who donated it in 1892. The playoffs consist of several rounds of best-of-7 series, culminating in the Stanley Cup finals. Winning the Stanley Cup is considered one of the greatest achievements in ice hockey, with players often dreaming of lifting the heavy, silver trophy above their heads. 14. The Grand National, horse racing. The Grand National is a famous horse race held annually at Aintree Racecourse in England. Known for its challenging course with big fences and long distance, it is one of the most testing horse races in the world. The race is watched by millions around the globe, many of whom only ever bet on this one race each year. It has a rich history and is celebrated not just as a sporting event but as a major cultural occasion in the UK. 15. Ironman World Championship, Triathlon. The Ironman World Championship is a long-distance triathlon competition held annually in Hawaii. It involves a 2.4-mile swim, a 112-mile bicycle ride, and a marathon 26.2-mile run, completed in that order and without a break. It's considered one of the most difficult one-day sporting events in the world. Competitors, often called Ironmen and Ironwomen, face extreme endurance challenges, and finishing the race is considered a monumental achievement. 16. Dakar Rally, rally racing. The Dakar Rally is an annual rally raid organized by the Amaury Sport Organization. Originally, the route was from Paris, France, to Dakar, Senegal, but due to security concerns, it has been held in South America and now Saudi Arabia. It's known for being extremely tough on participants and vehicles alike, as they have to travel thousands of miles over rough terrain including deserts, mountains, and other harsh environments. It's a test of navigation, survival, and driving skills. 17. America's Cup, sailing. The America's Cup is the oldest international sporting trophy, first awarded in 1851 in a sailing race around the Isle of Wight. It involves match racing between two sailing yachts, one defender from the yacht club that currently holds the America's Cup and one challenger. The race is as much about technological innovation as it is about sailing skills, with teams spending years and considerable funds to build the fastest boat. It's a prestigious event in the sailing world, symbolizing the pinnacle of nautical achievement. 18. AFL Grand Final, Australian football. The AFL Grand Final is the oldest international sporting trophy, first awarded in 1851 in a sailing race around the Isle of Wight. It involves match racing between two sailing yachts, one defender from the yacht club that currently holds the America's Cup and one challenger. The race is as much about technological innovation as it is about sailing skills, with teams spending years and considerable funds to build the fastest boat. It's a prestigious event in the sailing world, symbolizing the pinnacle of nautical achievement. 19. French Open, tennis. The French Open, also known as Roland Garros, is a major tennis tournament held over 2 weeks at the end of May and the beginning of June in Paris, France. It is one of the 4 Grand Slam tennis tournaments and the only one played on clay courts. Clay is a slower surface that can change the game significantly, favoring players who are good at long, strategic points. Winning the French Open is considered a significant achievement because the slow pace and high bounce of the ball on clay courts require excellent physical endurance and mental resilience. 20. NCAA Basketball Tournament, college basketball. Commonly known as March Madness, the NCAA basketball tournament is an annual college basketball event in the United States. It features 68 college teams competing in a single elimination tournament to determine the national champion of the NCAA Division I men's basketball. The tournament is famed for its unpredictability and thrilling moments, including buzzer-beater shots and unexpected underdog victories, making it a highly anticipated event each spring.